Out of your depth. 如何呢？又能怎？
A soldier's fortune.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
And it's up.
Dire's middle tower is under attack. Dire's middle tower has fallen. Radiant's bottom tower is under attack. Dire's middle barracks are under attack. Dire's middle barracks has fallen. Dire's middle barracks has fallen. Dire's top tower is under attack. Dire's bottom tower is under attack. Dire's top tower is under attack.
The lesson is never satisfied.
That should help.
Radiant are scanning. Dire's bottom tower is under attack. Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
Slippery when dead.
Just a good do, Diane.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack. Radiant's middle tower is under attack. Radiant's middle tower has fallen. Radiant's middle tower is under attack. Radiant structures are fortified. Radiant's middle tower has fallen. Radiant's middle barracks are under attack. Radiant's middle barracks has fallen. Radiant's middle barracks has fallen. Scanning. Dire's top tower is under attack. Dire's top tower has fallen.
To my own tricks again.
Dire's middle tower is under attack. Dire's bottom tower has fallen. Dire's bottom barracks is fallen. Dire's bottom barracks are under attack. Dire's bottom barracks has
Dark light.
हर लड़की का यही सपना है आजकल
कि विराट कोहली मेरी फोटो लाइक कर दे।
I feel the same about the kind of things that are happening with Alia Bhatt now. I think everyone is obsessed with hating on her.
इंडिया में वो okay.
Checked out her. I checked her
But who
profile.
is she? Some famous person? Because I've not heard
I
of her.
don't
She's
know.
not an
Now
actress.
she is. Now she is because I went and checked her profile last night and she has some like good number of followers now.
Are you saying because of
Maybe.
one interaction followers increased?
Yes. She herself, I think, has put up a post saying that I didn't even realize that he had liked my post. It's after my friends told me, and like I'm getting so many messages and this and that. All it takes to be famous now is one interaction by Virat Kohli.
Virat bhai, I would like you to register an interaction on That's Just How We Talk
No,
podcast.
my page. एक मेरी फोटो अब but उसको for Virat Kohli to like your
Wow,
photo
man.
you have to put skimpy pictures.
तो फिर तो होए. You want me to put skimpy photos?
डाल
Virat bhai, I'm
Like
willing to wear skimpy Royal Challenger outfit.
if you register
If you register an interaction.
मुझे बस हंसी आती है फर्स्ट ऑफ ऑल दैट एक छोटी सी इंटरेक्शन या लाइक इतना ब्लो आउट हो जाता है सो जस्ट इमेजिन how much he's being watched. That's like one
Yeah.
aspect of things.
Yeah.
That this man has done everything to get his privacy. The man and the woman, both of them together. But
Correct.
no matter what he does, he can hide from everyone and still he doesn't get his
भाई
privacy.
इसके लिए इंस्टाग्राम को विराट भाई के लिए अलग फीचर बनाना चाहिए कि फूक मार के स्क्रॉल कर सको, फूक करके
Or
ऐसे
an
करके कुछ.
incognito mode for Virat. You can register as many interactions, but Virat, haven't you heard of Finstas? I have so many Finstas, Virat. If you don't know how to create one, I can create one for you.
Okay.
You DM me.
No, no.
And while you are at it, please register an interaction with one of my posts. Maybe I'm not as hot as Liz Laz, but I'm cute. Just one like. Imagine I wake up tomorrow and I have 200k followers. Then मेरे को जो ब्रांड डील मिलेगी उसमें से 10%
मुझे
कट
लगता है ये
मैं
तो
आपको दे
यू आर
दूंगी।
फकिंग मेकिंग इट साउंड लाइक विराट कोहली इज रनिंग सम चैरिटी एनजीओ सेइंग भाई साल के एंड में ना मैं मेक अ विश फाउंडेशन करूंगा कि 10
CSR
10 लड़कियों के इंस्टा फाड़ता हूं मैं, ठीक है, कि रात को क्रिसमस डे पे विराट कोहली रेड कलर की सेंटा आउटफिट पहन के बस बोल रहा है ये लो बेटा स्मिथ कोहली 500 के सब्स, ये लो बेटा तुम 200 के, ऐसे थोड़ी है कि वो बस बैठ के 10 इंटरेक्शन कर, वैसे ये बना देना चाहिए बीसीसीआई. I think this should be one of the things that you should do as a way to give back to society. Get Virat to register 10 interactions with
Yes.
10 different
But then he
people.
can't discriminate. Virat, you have to like all kind of girls, boys, of
हाँ,
all.
of course,
Yeah.
not just girls, across the board. 3, 4, मतलब पूरी team बनाओ, 11.
No, but you know what happens is if he starts doing this too much, then people will stop paying attention to it.
So
This is one way he can get away from it.
So
How?
your logic is that every day he should register an interaction.
After a point, people will get tired of it. ना कि
That-
हाँ ये तो करता ही रहता है.
कि एक सी registration. Oh, this is a very
I'll
good
tell
idea.
you what how this works. Basically, if you see Amitabh Bachchan, right? Initially, when people realize that he has a certain way of numbering his tweets,
हाँ.
तो initially सबने हंसा इसके
हाँ
ऊपर.
कि क्या T minus 100, क्या T minus 200, हाँ
अब
yes.
उसके बाद आपने इतना ज्यादा ये कर लिया है, you get very used to it and it no longer becomes something interesting. Like how it's true, this is true for all aspects of life. Anything in abundance, people get bored of it. Too much of anything is boring. So we should also, after a point, let's say, stop our podcast.
Yeah, correct.
Take a break. That's why people take breaks now. Like it's in love also. If you like keep suffocating people, if you are always there, people will take you for granted and they will take
Yeah.
advantage of you. So the best thing you can do is maintain a little bit of
Distance.
distance,
I was about to tell you
some
only.
mystery.
I was
अब
about-
विराट हर रोज अगर एक लड़की की फोटो लाइक करेगा, आई थिंक दिस इज द राइट पीआर कि विराट इनके मुंह पे दे यार, हर घंटे अब तू 60 70 80 पोस्ट लाइक करते जा, कंफ्यूज द ऑडियंस कि क्या लाइक करना क्या चाहता है ये. Don't you think so? That would have been a better strategy.
I think you have a fucking job in PR, dude. We didn't know this shit. I think you will be the only PR person in the world who will give Virat Kohli this advice कि गांडी फाड़ दो उनकी, भाई 600 करोड़ लाइक कर दे, फाड़.
हाँ तो देख, अगर उसने लिज लैज की लाइक करी होती और साथ में कोई लड़के की लाइक कर ली होती तो वो बोलता ना हाँ तो करिए मैंने और ये भी करिए, तो नहीं कर सकता लाइक. Instead of apologizing for something, own up to it, bro. There is nothing wrong in liking Liz Laz's picture or my picture. Nothing wrong. Do it.
I love how you sneaked fucking liking my picture in this.
Yeah.
जाते जाते एक भीख मांग ही दी एक और तूने
हर लड़की का यही सपना है आजकल
कि विराट कोहली मेरी फोटो लाइक कर दे. शिट यार. हाँ यहाँ पे हम गांड बना रहे हैं, पॉडकास्ट बना के, माइक्रो ड्रामा बना के, वो कि पाई पाई जोड़ के हम फॉलोअर कमा रहे हैं. एंड ऑल वी नीड इज वन टच बाय मिस्टर वीके. प्लीज वीके, you can do it. You can do it. That was a good one. That was a good appeal to Virat Kohli on how to solve his shit. Today's episode, by the way, we didn't set up what the fuck today's episode was
is
supposed to
this
be.
only
What is today's episode? Today's
Actually,
episode.
we'll just do some bakchodi and we'll see where life takes us.
Okay, life has taken us, Ismeet, to we saw recently the reels of an award show, which was very much in the news.
Chetak Screen Awards.
The Chetak Screen Awards. The Chetak Screen Awards by the Indian Express Group. And the idea of the award show was that we are going to excellence. We are going to award excellence. We're going to honor excellence. By the way, ये ना दो तीन scandal हो गए. First, I want to set up context of these Chetak Screen Awards.
10 seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. Your turn to pick. Ten seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. Your turn to pick. Ten seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining.
My quiver is full.
Prepare for battle.
Of course.
ठीक है
तो पहले तो मुझे पता नहीं था कि चेतक स्क्रीन अवार्ड्स, मुझे लगा कोई नए अवार्ड्स आ गए, क्योंकि हमारी कंट्री में कोई ना कोई तो अवार्ड देता ही
बनाते रहता है,
रहता
करेक्ट करेक्ट
आज
करेक्ट,
तुम्हारा कल हमारा।
आई एग्री।
तो
तो मैं ये
I did not know that this.
बट डिड यू नॉट रिमेंबर स्क्रीन अवार्ड्स back
Okay.
in the day?
I have not read so much about the history of these awards,
Of
right?
course.
So for me, for me it was like film fair is okay. I understand film
Sure.
fair awards because वो इतने सालों से हुए जा रहा है.
Correct.
मुझे नहीं पता था Screen Awards is also like a brand in itself.
Correct. So Screen Awards used to be awards.
Last year तक कौन था ये?
लास्ट नहीं, ये बीच में मेरे को नहीं पता, बट काफी साल तक ये बंद हो गए थे. दे हैड स्टॉप डूइंग द स्क्रीन अवार्ड्स. तो इस साल इन्होंने क्या किया था, दे वांटेड टू रीस्टार्ट द स्क्रीन
After
अवार्ड्स
many years.
आफ्टर अ फ्यू इयर्स.
So last Screen Awards कब आए थे?
मुझे नहीं याद, मुझे बस इतना याद है कि जब ये स्क्रीन अवार्ड्स होने वाले थे, दिस आई एम गिविंग यू गाइस इनसाइडर इन्फॉर्मेशन, जब स्क्रीन अवार्ड्स हो रहे थे तो लॉट्स ऑफ पीपल वर पिचिंग टू डू द स्क्रीन अवार्ड. लॉट्स ऑफ डिफरेंट प्रोडक्शन हाउसेस वर पिचिंग दैट वी विल प्रोड्यूस द
We'll
स्क्रीन अवार्ड.
produce it.
We'll
I
produce
know
the
that
Screen
it's a
Awards.
property of the Indian Express.
Yes, so we'll produce it. तो उसमें क्या हुआ था, one of the production houses had also reached out to me,
Okay.
saying that if we win the pitch, will you end up writing the screen awards? And
वो कर लेना चाहिए था वैसे आप लोगों को.
मैंने उनको पहले बोला था कि भाई पहले तो मैंने उन्हें बोला था कि अगर पिच स्टेज पे है तो मैं नहीं इन्वॉल्व हो रहा, और मैंने थोड़ा बोल दिया था कि मेरे पास पिच का टाइम नहीं है, आप पिच कर लो, अगर हो गया तो ठीक ठीक है, and they're a very good production house and all of that. Obviously they didn't end up winning the pitch, so I had no involvement whatsoever, but I remember
But you could have saved them if you
no, I
would have
couldn't
written.
have no, I couldn't have said anything. So
You couldn't have. Look, one of the reasons why the awards actually no, it's good you didn't write because you would have written a kick-ass script and they wouldn't have been in the news. Because one of the reasons why people are also talking about it outside of the fuck ups
Huh.
that have happened, it's also because of the shitty writing. Like I think when I'm hearing the jokes, I'm like, "Ye kya hai? This is not
Try
funny.
this on for
It's
size."
not like interesting."
First-
On a writing level, forget the delivery of it. On the writing level also, I'm like, "Ye kya hai?"
So can I tell you one thing? First off, I don't know who the fuck has written it. I hope it is not Sapan and my other friends in the comedy fraternity who've written these words. I don't know who've written it. Can I say one thing? Me included. No one can write good award shows. You don't write film award shows for them to be good. You write film award shows for the paycheck, which is also, by the way, not great. It's not a
I
good
press
paycheck.
onward.
If somebody were to come to me tomorrow as a writer and say, "Bhai, should I be writing the film awards? Any awards. I'm saying Filmfare, whatever. I would have said, एक काम करो, तुम क्या जूनियर राइटर हो, क्या तुम नए स्टार्ट कर रहे हो, तो मैं बोलता कर लो.
Why?
क्योंकि दो चीजें होती हैं फिल्म अवार्ड शो के, एज समवन हु हैज रिटन फिल्म अवार्ड्स इन द पास्ट, एंड ये देखो फिल्म अवार्ड्स पे nobody gives a fuck about, producers give a fuck about it being funny, but there are so many layers and so many egos and so many actors and so much last minute back and forth. तुम अपने दिमाग में जितना मर्जी कंसेप्चुलाइज कर लो, घूम फिर के एडिट हो के कट हो के इसकी चाटने के बाद उसकी चाटने के बाद ये ऑफेंड हो जाएगा, वो ऑफेंड हो जाएगा, इसको ये मत बोलो, इसका फ्रंट रो में बैठा हुआ है, आप अच्छा जोक बियॉन्ड द पॉइंट लिख ही नहीं सकते.
Okay, I take it back. If I have made fun of the writing to the writers, I
Yes.
apologize.
Yes, very good, because no matter who has written, you cannot. Now, people
But
end
the
up.
point is,
Look,
what's funny is even after all this process, you're saying that it is such a heavily processed writing process.
Yes.
उसके बाद भी इतना insult करा है आपने इस award show में, which has been
मैं वहाँ
broadcasted live this time around.
नहीं, पर मैं बताता हूँ. अब इसमें दो तीन चीजें हुई, ठीक है. मैं आपको एग्जांपल देता हूँ. एवरीवन व्हेन दे कंपेयर अवार्ड शो ना, दे कंपेयर इट टू जब नारियल अवार्ड्स वगैरह हुए थे, जब शाहरुख और रणबीर ने होस्ट किए थे, कि तब तो लोग जोक ले लेते थे और तब तो वो लेते थे. बैक देन ऑल्सो you could get away with those scripts because the person hosting the award is fucking Shah Rukh Khan. So half the people can't say no to Shah Rukh Khan, even if they are saying, and even then Shah Rukh would make sure and call.
So if Shah Rukh is kind of making fun
The-
of someone,
Yes.
you can get away with it
Shah
because
Rukh
it's Shah Rukh making fun of you.
fun of it, and also Shah Rukh making fun of you, एक से तुम्हारी इज्जत बढ़ती है कि Shah Rukh is ribbing you, and Shah Rukh being Shah Rukh, despite that, would also tell the people, I'm going to do this, I'm going to make fun of it, please don't take it in the wrong
he
way.
would do that.
Yes, please don't take it in the wrong way. It is only meant in fun and games. होता क्या है, आज की डेट पे अभी ये स्क्रीन अवार्ड है. अभी देखो, सौरभ द्विवेदी जो तुम कंट्रोवर्सी बोल रहे हो कि राजपाल यादव फ्रंट रो
You
में
can
बैठा
tell
हुआ
about
था, है ना?
what has happened.
One of the main controversies that has happened is that Lallan top Saurabh Dwivedi has ended up making fun of Rajpal Yadav, who was sitting in the front row, saying, and the joke was funny. If I have to give it to Saurabh Dwivedi, I don't know if it was in the script or I don't know if it was improvised. उन्होंने बोला कि राजपाल जी क्या चल रहा है, कुछ बात हुई, and the joke was कि चाहे डॉलर का प्राइस बढ़े या ना बढ़े, आपको जितना आपका कर्ज है वो तो आपको चुकाना ही पड़ेगा. नाउ मैं तुम्हें लिख के दे रहा हूँ, आज की डेट में अगर वही जोक शाहरुख खान ने बोला होता, पूरी इंडस्ट्री हा हा ही खी करके निकल जाती.
हाँ, I agree.
बिकॉज सौरभ द्विवेदी ने ये जोक मार दिया, एंड सडनली देख क्या हुआ, उसका मैकेनिक्स देख. सलमान एंडेड अप ट्वीटिंग कि आपको राजपाल जी आपके साथ ज्यादा हुआ है. नाउ अगेन वी हैव नो कॉन्टेक्स्ट, मे बी इट वाज प्लान्ड, इट वाज नॉट प्लान्ड. अकॉर्डिंग टू राजपाल यादव हिमसेल्फ, ही केम एंड सेड कि भाई इट वाज पार्ट ऑफ द थिंग, आप सौरभ द्विवेदी के पीछे मत पड़िए. The fact is,
That was very cool though, for him to
say,
for him to like come out there and just make
Correct.
a statement like
make
that.
a statement like that. But my point is कि क्योंकि इस केस में होस्ट आपके शाहरुख रणबीर नहीं है, इसलिए लोग चढ़ गए. अदरवाइज लोग नहीं चढ़ते ना किसी चीज के ऊपर. देन वुड हैव बीन
तो
oh
हम सबके रिएक्शंस हमारे सोशल स्टेटस पे
डिपेंड करता है ना.
नो मैटर व्हाट वी से
Correct.
व्हाट
Correct.
इज राइट एंड व्हाट इज रॉन्ग बिकॉज नोबडी इज एक्चुअली बीइंग ऑनेस्ट एंड ट्रू टू देयर ओन वैल्यूज
और ओन वैल्यू और द ओन जोक उस चीज में पता
the
क्या
other
बोलते
side is
हैं.
also true what you are saying
हाँ.
because I have always had this thought in my head because हमारी ही एक conversation हुई है about punching down, punching up, what is right, what is wrong. You are right in that way because every time I have thought about it and I have also come to the same conclusion that I can say something, someone will find it funny and someone will be offended by it. By that logic, maybe there is never an end for for a joke or a statement to offend someone else.
Correct.
So
What is offensive to you is not offensive to me. What is insulting to me is not insulting to you. It is comedy is always subjective. मैं बस ये कहना चाह रहा हूँ कि अगर शाहरुख ने सेम जोक मारा होता तो लोग बोलते वाओ लुक एट हाउ ही इज सो वेल रेड ही नोज अबाउट द ईरान सिचुएशन आल्सो दैट ही कुड डू अ जोक ऑन डॉलर एंड दिस थिंग वो अलग बात है कि मे बी शाहरुख might not have pulled
context area, I
Rajpal.
don't know if everyone has watched the reels or all the awards.
Everyone has watched the reels.
It was
Everyone
all over, and it was the first time that they aired it live.
they aired it live, which was supposed to be the cool part about it कि उसका आप edited version
Provided you
नहीं करो.
plan it. The logistics of the show were so bad that there were so many technical glitches.
पर वो तो होता ही है इंडिया में यार. मतलब कौन सी चीज है टेक्निकल ग्लिच
तो
हमारे
लाइव मत
अवार्ड में
करो,
नहीं
आपको
होती.
लाइव क्यों करना था ये?
I think that makes it no, but that makes it a differentiator, no? That is what makes it fresh because everyone else is going to cut and make it like a badly edited version. कितनी बारी आप देख लोगे कि स्टेज पे अमिताभ और कट्टू रेखा ताली मार रही है. मतलब वो सेम ट्रोप हर एडिटर को जो सिखाया जाता है. I just want to extend this conversation point on the Rajpal Yadav thing because the other thing that happened in the controversy in the Chetak Awards is our friend Zakir was on stage with again I think with Alia. I think there was one more incident that happened. Goldie Bell is this producer who's pretty big. I'm not interacted, not met. Went on stage again. I don't know if this was part of the joke, if this was rehearsed. Maybe it was
I
supposed
don't
to be
think that was
rehearsed.
part of the. I know what you're talking about.
So let's tell the
Yeah,
people what
I don't think this was a part of the script.
the rehearse. So he said he went to Alia and Zakir were standing together, and so Goldie Bell has gone on stage and told Alia ki great job hosting and lovely performance, etc etc. And then he's telling Zakir ki Zakir you could have done better. ठीक है. Now Zach being Zach, ठीक है, being a comic, but again I don't know if this was rehearsed or not. But Zach being Zach finally said something very funny, which was कि आप खुश नहीं हो गरीब आदमी को यहाँ
हम भी
तक
अच्छी जगह आ गए. something
अच्छी
like
जगह
that.
आ गए, something like that, right? Which is the best Zach way of telling dude to shut the
I
fuck
don't
up.
think he said that आप खुश नहीं हो गए हम अच्छी जगह आ गए.
मतलब whatever he said,
हाँ.
basically it was a way of
हाँ.
हमें देख के कोई खुशी नहीं है.
हाँ.
And the smart thing he said is हाँ आलिया को आप करोगे क्योंकि इसके साथ आपको रिश्ता बना के रखना है कि you have to fucking keep working with her so you'll suck up to her, which is the most classic Bollywood thing. तो मुझे बस ये लगा कि I thought that Zakir caught that moment very smartly.
I think it was a witty reply.
Yes.
But even the other side that अरे you are very good and you could have been better. कभी-कभी हम मजाक में भी ऐसे बोल देते हैं.
It did, maybe it didn't come
I
off.
don't think he was meaning to, sound mean or be mean to Zakir.
Has been killed.
Yeah, and
But then the other side is also true. I think it's the same Shahrukh Alia situation.
हाँ.
Where you will never tell Shahrukh you could have been better.
Better.
But you get away with someone who is not at the social level of
Which also is
Shahrukh and Alia. उनको आप you can get away with
Correct.
with saying these
saying
things.
these things, and the other thing is it's not like, and now Zach is at that level. I think these guys, but in their head, oh we are
Yeah, I'm
Bollywood.
just talking about life in general. I'm not
Yes.
saying like Zakir. I'm just saying a normal Shahrukh and
Correct.
वो वाला comparison.
Correct.
That
कि
maybe.
host, हाँ, नहीं कि आप host देख के आप अपना मारते हो वाली बात है
I
ना.
also realized मतलब host देख के मारते से वो ये वाली जो नीता वाली बात, नीता अंबानी वाली बात थी, where she went on stage and she said hello Alia, and then again Zakir at that moment also Zakir is saying that hello ma'am हम भी है हम भी क्या what did
Then
he say?
Zakir said hello ma'am, and then Neeta Ambani was like
Hello.
oh hello, and then Zakir said कि हमारी बातचीत है.
हमारी भी बातचीत है. Oh my god, that was so funny. So that I did think about, that if you are on stage and now there are 3 hosts, shouldn't you be saying hello to everyone?
Everyone.
You know, why is hello only given to one person and not everyone else. And it just shows that, are you that ignorant? I don't know. I'm sure they're not doing it intentionally.
नहीं.
But how can you miss all of this? Because there was another reel which I saw yesterday where Shah Rukh Khan is coming to greet them.
Okay.
There is Mukesh Ambani, Nita Ambani, there is
Have an arrow.
Radhika, one more person, and the whole reel was on etiquettes and manners.
Okay.
Where Shahrukh is चल के आ रहा है इनके पास हेलो करने, ये लोग उठे भी नहीं है, like Nita is like hi. So the whole reel was about good manners means if someone is coming to greet you, you should also get up and
Of course.
like greet them.
Okay.
I don't know, मतलब मैं बहुत बार ऐसा होता है कि मैं बैठी हूँ और कोई आके मुझे हेलो कर देता है, शायद मैं लेजी होती हूँ और मैं उठती नहीं हूँ.
Of course.
That no way means कि यार मैं आपको respect नहीं
हाँ,
कर रही
कर रहे
हूँ.
हो.
तो
Especially so many people must be coming and saying hi to them in the whole festival. By that logic, you can't be fucking getting up and down 50 times. Like if I'm also
Nita.
Mukesh Ambani or Nita Ambani, I'm like, अरे यार ठीक है, okay.
बस.
I'm gonna see you tomorrow anyway. I have literally met you 2 hours before.
Yeah.
I'm gonna see you at the after party.
So you think it's not the same as going on stage and addressing all the hosts?
I feel like there is a higher likelihood of what you mentioned earlier, which is that when Neeta Mani has gone on stage, she is more used to hanging out with Alia. So she's gone. You know how sometimes okay, I also do this sometimes. Imagine if I've gone to a coffee shop. 3 people are sitting. मेरे साथ भी कभी-कभी होता है कि I know there are 2 more people.
Yeah.
अभी नहीं करनी मुझे 2 नए लोगों के साथ small talk. I will only look at the person who I am supposed to talk to, and I'm like, hi, what's up, blah, 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 blah. And I know there are 2 people, I'm not interested.
मैं ऐसी नहीं हूँ.
You are not like that. You are going to say hi to all 3.
And also the other way around. Like if I'm sitting somewhere and someone comes and meets me, I don't know why I have this whole thing of introducing everyone. Oh, this is my friend. This is this. It just comes from this whole thing of no one should be left out.
Correct.
So maybe that moment also stayed with me where I'm like, okay, yes, she has addressed Alia. There is Zakir also, and then there is another host on stage. Why aren't you saying hello to them?
And now that I think about this, it's not like Neeta Mani wouldn't know who Zakir is, because Zakir has performed at NMACC and they are final sign-offs on everything. So it's not like they wouldn't know him as an artist and blah 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 and stuff like that.
Yeah.
I actually so I don't think it was a case of willfully ignoring, if I were to put it that way. I think it was more कि I also feel ना देख, हमारे लोगों को भी तो रील काटना है, ठीक है, हमारे लोगों को भी तो this तो feels like one of those कि शायद इवेंट टीम ने ही रील काट दी हो कि भाई इसकी भी व्यूज आ सकते हैं
नहीं
भाई.
पर ये तो हुआ ना, ये तो
What, really?
या ये तो जब मैंने लाइव शो देखा है, I went after all the reels were
हाँ.
becoming viral. I was like, okay, let me actually go and see the show. So in fast forward, I had seen the show
Okay.
while before sleeping.
Got
It's
it.
a 3-hour show. I saw it in 10 minutes, so you
Nice.
can see how much I saw. But end में this happened where she was asked to come on stage by Alia to present the awards for I think best actor female.
हाँ.
So she comes and Alia says hello ma'am, and she says hello Alia, and then Zakir says ke hum bhi hai and all that, hello ma'am. And he just takes his moment and he has a witty thing to say
Reply,
in that moment and he says it. So I don't think this was edited. The one which was edited is the other reel, which is going viral again,
Okay.
which is of Alia asking Neeta Ambani to come on stage, and she says Bhabhi, she calls her Bhabhi. Bhabhi, please come on stage. So she comes on stage, and how people are editing it. They're editing it to show that Neeta Ambani took offense that Alia called her Bhabhi, and that's why on stage she gives it back to her, hello Alia, and then Alia makes a face as to, yeah, whatever. ऐसा कुछ नहीं था.
This is edited. They've edited it
because-
like that.
Yeah, because I don't think that's how it happened. So they have edited it, and now you have influencers and people who are like talking about it online that ये देखो ये कैसे Alia was put in her place by Neeta Ambani because she called her Bhabhi and all that.
What the fuck?
Yeah,
Who
I
is-
showed you this bit.
This you showed me. I thought that was actually a part of the show. I believed it.
No.
Try this
No.
Oh,
sometime.
fuck.
It didn't go down like this because I went on the awards wala video and I saw that entire bit.
हाँ.
She comes, uske beech mein, time has also passed.
Of
She's
course.
coming on stage, she's saying hello, then she's laughing, then Zakir is making his comment. तो ये तो कुछ ऐसा तो मुझे कहीं से नहीं लगा आलिया की शक्ल देख के कि उसने कुछ ऑफेंस उसको कोई उसका she's been put in her place, or Neeta has been offended with her calling her bhabhi. But do you think it's like legitimate grounds?
नहीं, legitimate grounds क्या होता है? This
क्या
तो
offend होने का?
you have only said completely, you've only told us कि भाई ये तो manufactured लग रहा है. मैंने तो award show क्योंकि पूरा तो award show मैंने देखा नहीं.
अगर ये सच होता, क्या तुम्हें लगता है ये क्या तुम्हारे हिसाब से legitimate reason है to be offended?
नहीं यार, ये कोई चीज है मतलब. I feel like people keep forgetting. I feel people forget that these are people who meet each other all the time.
Yeah.
They are literally in Jamnagar half the time and hanging out at NMACC and every party and every birthday and every event and half the films they are
भाभी
producing.
बुला भी दिया तो क्या
क्या
हो
बड़ी
गया
बात है?
यार?
हाँ.
Like,
ये तो fake.
But this is the same thing as that ना कि शाहरुख ने आके उन्हें greet किया, ये उठ भी नहीं रहे to greet them back. हम ये impose क्या कर रहे हैं चीजें on each other? कि ये ऐसे नहीं किया तो ये एक घटिया इंसान है, ऐसे बोल दिया तो ये ऐसा इंसान है.
Correct.
Like from that POV.
Correct.
And apparently, I think Ranveer and Alia are best friends with those
हाँ.
the kids.
Correct. तो फिर
तो अगर भाभी बोल भी दिया तो क्या हुआ? It's a fun event, right? It's not
Yeah.
some business meeting जहाँ पे आप अपने business accounts final कर रहे हो बैठ के या कुछ कर रहे हो.
yeah. Wow, that's stupid. What did any other controversies happen at the award? What did you like about the award show? Actually, I wanted to ask you
इतना
this.
देखा नहीं है मैं.
नहीं, I wanted to ask you this because I didn't know you'd seen the whole thing.
No, I've seen it in 10 minutes.
Okay. To
So I've
explain.
skipped a lot.
But when was no? But even that tells me this. When was the last time you actually saw an Indian film
I don't
award?
remember. I'll be very honest. I only saw it because they were just all over my Instagram, and I was like, oh my god, itne kya fuck ups hoya? I want to see what this is all about.
Correct.
So that's why I went and I watched. Like Alia got a lot of hate for her hosting. So initially, though, it became viral because of that, because of. And I really think like, so when I remember in one of the episodes we were talking about how people love hating on people. I feel the same about the kind of things that are happening with Alia Bhatt now. I think everyone is obsessed with hating on her.
With shitting on her.
हाँ, वो कुछ भी करती है तो आ जाते हैं लोग बोलने कि आलिया ने ये कर दिया, आलिया ने ये बोल दिया, आलिया वैसी है, आलिया ऐसी है. I mean, you are not letting her breathe and you are not letting her live also.
So I saw the clip where she was hosting and doing the gag. I saw the clip the one which went viral, which was the कि इन्होंने Ellen DeGeneres वाला gag.
Which I think they have.
Which they have now. I will say this again in defense of the writers. ठीक है? And I can't defend the writers. हुआ क्या होगा कि it is not the most original joke thought. I will defend the writers this way. Obviously देख पहली बात तो ये आलिया का fuck up नहीं है. अगर किसी ने राइटर ने वो लिख के दे दिया, आलिया खुद तो बैठ के लिख नहीं रही है. Second of all, there is a chance it was plagiarized in the sense कि as a writer you are just like अरे fuck it, use joke है, funny joke है, चिपका दो. Especially if it is a TV writer, क्योंकि ये बहुत सारे अगर इन्होंने TV writer hire करे होंगे ना, and not from the comedy fraternity, TV writers खुला छापते हैं. मतलब they don't have the same ethic system in terms of stand-up comics. Regardless.
That's true for so many other writers and not just TV writers. Because when you said that, I was just thinking, I know so many people in my own circle who probably do this.
Yeah.
I've had one person tell me कि हाँ ना तो ये तो ऐसे कर रहे हैं यहाँ पे abroad ये हो रहा है तो हम बस same ले लेते हैं और उसको हिंदी में करके हम कर लेंगे. Like what? Like it is something I just cannot stand. Like you need to have an original thought. You can get inspired by other things, but write on your own ना. Like have your own voice.
Indian writing में ये बहुत बड़ा problem है. Actually Indian creative industry में ये बहुत बड़ा problem है. उसको तुम इंस्पायर नहीं करते, छाप ही देते हैं. छाप ही देते हैं.
थॉट सेम हो सकते हैं because like of course and I believe with it in this that there is everything that had to be said in the world has already been said. Someone
There's a
had
way
said
of
that
saying this.
and I agree to it.
Yeah.
But yeah, I feel the same things that other person also feels, but how I will say it will be very different from what you will say.
Correct. I agree.
So have that original thought.
Have that
Because you
original
will
thought.
have your own experiences to arrive to the same thought and same conclusion.
Correct.
But yeah, nobody wants to do that.
Nobody wants to do that mehnat. So now imagine if this same joke, it was not plagiarized. It is a very common joke thought. ये जो setup है कि 5 साल पहले भी ये होता था और अब भी ये होता है, ये कोई unique setup नहीं है. I would have I've not seen the Ellen DeGeneres award show, right? But if I am there in that pressure situation and all my jokes are getting rejected because इसका ego नहीं खुश और ये नहीं ego खुश,
time ही नहीं है.
Time ही नहीं है. I will think of the most basic joke setups, and this is a basic joke setup. तो very likely कि उसके चक्कर में आलिया की गांड लग गई. That said, I saw the
It
bit.
was also the delivery.
It's under attack.
Yeah, I saw the delivery. The delivery could have been better, but it's fine, yaar. She's not a comic. I am just gonna be like, अगर जाकिर ने fuck up किया होता ना वो वाला joke का setup, then I would have been like, अरे क्या? What? You're Zach. You gotta figure it.
Yeah.
Alia did not a great job on this. It's fine. There are enough times, even in the earlier ones with your Shah Rukh Ranbir award show and stuff like that, where that the joke would be at a certain tone, and they would, India में वो भी होता है, heighten कर दो, heighten. एक जोक की वो होती है, एक जोक का केडेंस होता है, एक जोक की टोन होती है, पर स्पेशली अवार्ड शो और तुम्हें लोगों को हंसाना है तो वो 30% लाउडर हो जाता है. When I saw that clip, I was like, I felt like Alia took that joke and heighten कर दो. तो ठीक है.
No, I agree. And I think, okay, whatever said and done, the exact same thing that I'm talking about right now is I think we love hating.
Yeah.
And right now, Alia is the target
I'm way
of
ahead.
hate,
Of someone's PR.
of someone's PR, and everyone else is riding on that. I'm sure after a point they are immune to it, but we are humans at the end of the day. Just imagine if you're breathing and someone is commenting on अरे बे तो गलत breathe करती है, इसको तो सांस लेना भी नहीं आता, then what do you do?
Yeah.
So that thing of us wanting to hate on someone is like
नहीं मुझे
it's sad.
मुझे I could, so the Alia delivery one, I could see why that would get hate. मैंने honestly इतना engage नहीं किया for me to say कि वो बहुत ज़्यादा हो गया है, बहुत कम हो गया, उस level का तुम्हें भी पता है कि I live under a rock. But I could see why that would get hate, because as a person who's watching, as a lay person, I'm like, ये delivery fuck up कर दी, I can see why उस पे लोग shit करेंगे. That is very possible. In that case वो कोई और भी होता तो fuck up हो जाता. कल वो अर्जुन कपूर भी ढंग से डिलीवरी नहीं करता, रणवीर सिंह भी ढंग से डिलीवरी नहीं करता, हैम कर देते, उनकी भी उतनी ही वाट लगती कि भाई तुमने ये डिलीवरी fuck up नहीं करी है. Bigger question. Why I asked you when was the last time you saw an award show? I was also thinking of this when you when I saw this Alia wala reel and when you sent me all this. कि यार,
I go.
when we were kids, was it ever a thing that was exciting to you? कि
I
oh
think
my
so.
God, Filmfare आ रहा है या Zee Cine Award आ रहा है.
Yeah, I think like it was during New Year's.
हाँ.
New Year's पे ये लोग ये air करते थे, and everyone would be so excited to in my family at least it used to be like this thing like, okay, what are you doing on New Year's? We are at home watching awards. You'll probably order a pizza and
Yeah.
but I think it's the same thing as nowadays there is so much content available to watch that this is not कुछ fascination रहा ही नहीं है with these awards, and if there are too many of them and the same thing जब भी there is like supply is so much,
हाँ.
then after a point you are not able to stand out and nobody cares about them. But I remember the first time IFA was introduced, like IFA abroad जाके ये कोई awards screen होएंगे, it used to be like a very big deal, and now it's like it doesn't matter because maybe there are so many awards.
Correct.
Or maybe there is just too much content that no one piece of content is kind of standing out. It's so rare for that to happen. Superstars भी अब कहाँ ही रहे हैं, कोई है ही नहीं. There is no one person who you can say and look at and say this person is ruling Bollywood. So I think the fascination with all of these things, and in general, every second person is online. There is so much to watch कि वो एक चीज
Yeah.
वो बस
I think if somebody had said it, I'm forgetting which actor had said it. I think Amir Khan had said it. I don't do award shows because they are more TV shows. They're not award shows, right? Like they're meant. Everyone makes their own this thing because उनको TV पे content बेचना है. तो अब दोनों जगह की प्रॉब्लम हो गई. एक तो कि किसी अवार्ड की कोई वैल्यू है नहीं. Like everyone knows now thanks to social media, अच्छा कुछ तो सीन हुआ होगा, etc. Which I think the screen awards people were trying to address. मतलब कि अरे अपने ही दोस्तों को दे देते हैं. अपने
वो
ही
तो होता था ना पहले.
होता भी था.
नहीं होता था.
होता था across the board ही होता था, कब नहीं होता था. I think maybe we as viewers were less aware and we as viewers were not कि oh. Now I think because of social media, I don't know actually if there is a Oscar equivalent. Like Oscars की भी तो viewership constantly decline ही हो रही थी, कमी हो रही थी. अब वो YouTube पे जाएंगे तो शायद बढ़ जाए. But at least Oscars का on some level, मतलब इतना भी नहीं है, but कुछ credibility है. मुझे लग रहा है यहाँ पे हमारे award show में एक तो credibility भी नहीं है, दूसरा purely as TV show, as quote unquote content की value is also like, yeah, I'd rather watch something else. Like I would like to do a hypothesis, and nobody will do this. No channel will do this. Know how when we all used to do fake Bollywood award shows, when we used to celebrate the worst films and all of that, we used to do stand up around it. I feel if one channel, whether it's YouTube or whether it's a TV channel, if they would like to experiment, I want to see what happens. Like on the same day Screen Awards is coming. On the same day, if Nariyal Award, Royal Turds, like fake Bollywood award show where you celebrate the worst, airs on the same day, man, I have a feeling the airing the worst ones where you're doing jokes will 100% be more entertaining. 100% be more entertaining. No star will come. No star will come. But I think in a few years you will
Match the
match
viewership.
On my way.
in a few years. If you build this up as
But then that's again the same thing now. Aren't you like taking hate and exacerbating it more? I know I have fucked up. Do you want to rub it in my face by giving? That only works if everyone is able to take a joke on themselves.
Yeah.
कि हाँ यार, I have fucked up. I have done a bad work.
Correct.
Bad job. I feel as artists, again now I can only speak from that side, is that if I have fucked up in something,
Yeah.
I would not want anyone to watch me
Yeah.
in that show.
yeah.
And now you are giving an award to celebrate that. You're putting attention. Giving me that spotlight where I want no spotlight. I will be so sad. I will be like, yaar, ek to I'm so embarrassed this work is out. And now you're giving me an award for that.
पर देखो पर जैसे हॉलीवुड में भी सिक्योर एक्टर्स रैजी अवार्ड्स लेने जाते हैं. हैले बेरी जीत चुकी है ऑस्कर. वो भी अपना वर्स्ट परफॉर्मेंस के लिए लेने गई वो.
Yeah.
मैडम वेब के लिए वो लास्ट ईयर कौन है वो एक्ट्रेस मैं भूल जाता हूँ. वो 50 शेड्स ऑफ ग्रे वाली
Yeah.
जो मटीरियलिस्ट में भी थी. वो अपना अवार्ड लेने गई मैडम वेब के लिए.
मुझे लगता है ये ज्यादा आसान होता है when you know
When you are secure.
When are you secure?
When you are
As an
secure.
artist, unfortunately you're only secure as an artist when you have able to prove yourself.
Yeah.
When you have been given enough opportunities also to prove yourself.
Yeah.
Just me, I have proved myself as an artist behind the
Yeah.
camera.
Yeah.
If I haven't gotten enough opportunities to prove myself in front of the camera, and the one thing which has come, which is not also very big and
Yeah.
it's not my best, then how will I be secure?
How will you be
and now
secure?
you're putting spotlight on that. It वैसा नहीं होगा, but whatever. I'm just giving an example.
Correct.
Because I can't speak for like directors and all of that, but unfortunately, what we see on screen, it's about how you edit,
Your
it's about how
bottom
you
tower
light,
is
it's
under
about how
attack.
the direction that you have been given,
What's written.
right? Like now I am secure enough to know that this is not defining my worth as an actor because
Yeah.
I know what I
Tower is under
can bring to the table provided the opportunity is given to me.
Correct.
Unfortunately, for most actors who are not the leads, that opportunity is not given to them.
Correct.
So then I get very like then तो गंदा ही आएगा ना. तो
Yeah.
ये कोई वो है proof है of my talent. It's not.
Yeah, agreed. I also feel like कि जब हम और अगर तुम इस तरह का जोकी कंटेंट भी करो, I think if you do this for the masses, then you'll have to do it in a way where it is more funny and less mean-spirited. Whereas in stand-up हम भी liberty ले लेते थे, हमारे पे mean-spirited jokes वगैरह हो जाते थे, like you could go a little harsher. Here you can do it, but तेरा point भी valid है कि you'll have to keep it where anyway हमारी इंडस्ट्री में सब लोग इतने insecure हैं और anyway हमारी इंडस्ट्री में एक दूसरे की प्यार एक दूसरे की सब गांड मारने में लगे रहते हैं सारा साल, तो वो इस तरह का अवार्ड शो करना will anyway be tough. But I don't know, I don't see India, especially specifically the Hindi film industry,
Your bottom
having
tower
like
is under attack.
the need, like there being a future in
Your
a
bottom
Awards.
good credible award show. Like I just feel
Your top tower
who
is under
cares.
attack.
एक और मेरे को ये
अगर
just
credible है तो yes, like I don't know, the national awards for example.
national awards are supposed to be more credible.
Supposed to be.
Supposed to
more
be. उसमें भी बहुत lobbying
तो
वगैरह होती है.
yeah, but I think you just keep it to that. We don't need like more awards coming every other year. कि today
Yeah.
there is Filmfare, there is Chetak Screen, tomorrow there will
There
be
is Toifa, there is Z Cine,
There is Toifa?
हाँ, TOI Film Award,
हाँ.
IFA, there is like 7, 8.
तो अगर आप 7-8 रख दोगे then value of each will reduce ना.
हाँ. एक और मेरे को याद आ रही है, एक और मुझे याद आ रही है बात, ये मेरे को लगी थी. I remember this is before I had become like started writing films and OTT. Okay, it was very interesting. I had like a couple of friends who used to, when we used to write film awards and stuff ना, like jokes करते होते थे, तो they used to make fun of Filmfare. कि भाई पता तो है भाई कि क्या है भाई, सब पेड है भाई, ये वो ठीक है. उसके बाद ना वो खुद नॉमिनेट हो गए. तो एक दिन मैं देख रहा हूँ इंस्टाग्राम पे कि vote for me, I have just been nominated and vote for me, and I'm like, I thought you knew खुद ही तो साले 3 दिन पहले तो गाली दे रहा था, like now suddenly you want this award to define your worth.
The hypocrisy.
अरे भाई क्या, and you know the smart thing they've done, अब तो उन्होंने डिवाइड भी कर दिया ना फिल्म एंड
Your
OTT
bottom
अवार्ड्स में.
tower is
अब
under
the good
attack.
thing they've done is now they nominate a bigger pool. Like फिल्म फेयर को भी तो पता है ना कि हम कंटेंट गेम के
Marketing.
अंदर हैं. हाँ, तो अब वो सब 10 लोग को नॉमिनेट कर देते हैं ताकि 10 लोग तो पुश करें
पुश करे.
कि भाई
I think
हमारा
everything
award
is
है.
about that कि कौन कितना किसको पुश करेगा.
It's a TV show.
Influencers also, now you have awards for influencers also.
Oh God.
Cosmopolitan Influencer of the Year. Influencer of the Year क्या होता है
क्या
by the
होता
way?
है?
कौन
हाँ.
किस इंसान ने कितना बेचा है प्रोडक्ट्स?
मुझे नहीं आइडिया.
या
हाँ,
कौन
actually that's
कितना
a good
अच्छा
question.
बिलबोर्ड बनाया है?
That's a good question. Who is the like influencer of the year? तो हर साल अमिताभ बच्चन को होना चाहिए था कि आपने पोलियो ही हटा दिया. भाई आपके काम के कारण इंडिया इज पोलियो फ्री. That is bloody
Yeah,
influencer of the year.
that's the real influence.
That influencer of the year. No, I never understood this fashion influencer of the year award.
No,
What-
yeah, I think it's good. I feel like as someone who I personally don't think I have such great sense of fashion and styling, I do end up learning a lot about styling from these guys.
Agreed. I just don't feel you need to institute awards.
In general.
In general, I feel like awards as a way of recognition. Maybe I just never was someone who cared about those. Remember when we were discussing that जब हमारा silver button भी आया था, we had the same discussion, right? कि हाँ, what does this mean? Does this mean now we have to get part of the rat race? So I feel like I don't sort of maybe I'm not that person. I know some people really give a shit, like, oh my god, I need validation
Yeah.
from
Yeah.
the industry or my this thing. I think we just different things make different people tick.
I was thinking about it when we were discussing awards as to where do I stand when it comes to you know what is my take on should there be awards or should there not be awards, and I don't know, like my first thought was no, why are we having awards? And I think the same thing as to that silver button जो हमारी conversation उस time पे भी हुई थी, sometimes is just a pat on your back. So sometimes an award
Your
is
bottom
just to
tower
kind
is
of
under
recognize
attack.
someone whose work has maybe created an impact to in the audiences, to the world, to the people, and it's nice to be given recognition for that. Having said that, I don't think there's something as कोई best नहीं हो सकता. There can be 4 best actors also. There can be like 4 people also who have done an absolutely brilliant job in their respective fields. तो वो best वाला thing तो I'm very against कि you are the best actor. तुमसे better कोई है ही नहीं इस साल, ऐसे हो ही नहीं सकता ना. तो वो मुझे लगता है.
No, I get it,
But
but
good people should be, good work should be celebrated. ये भी मुझे लगता है because it's also motivating others to maybe get inspired from them, and it's also motivating someone. No matter what we say, at the end of the day, everyone is doing whatever they're doing for validation.
Agreed. I am saying validation comes from different ways and not just awards. Like for example, भाई हमें email आ चुके हैं लाइफ में कि by the way we are doing this award show. If you would like this award, it just
वो तो
needs
फिर गलत है ना.
3.5 लाख रुपए दे दो award ले लो.
हाँ.
And then I have
it's
seen
about who has more money.
Yeah, then
Who
I've
has
seen people. But I've seen people
हाँ.
who are fucking flaunting that award, and mentally I'm like, really, you paid
How
for
do they
this?
have it? What I find surprising is how do they have it in them to firstly know that this is rigged,
Yeah.
कि आपने खुद ही खरीदा है और आप खुद पकड़ के शो ऑफ भी कर रहे हो, आपके अंदर से कुछ आवाज नहीं आती कि ब्रो रुक जा.
That means you are good actors.
Yeah,
and
that is something I
influencers.
can't do.
That
That is something I just like. I can't buy views and feel like, oh my god, I'm like the ruling queen. Like I don't know
Crazy.
how people do that.
We should,
It's beyond me.
ruling queen.
Ruling queen.
Ruling queen.
Yeah. So that I'm against for sure.
I really am curious to see who is still enjoying watching these award shows. I think we should find some people in our life. Maybe we are in that circle where people around us are not watching these awards. I think we should try and find some people.
Your bottom
I think
tower
people like
is
us will
under
not
attack.
get it. Is my sense of that situation.
Okay, let's move on.
Let's move on. Okay, I have one thing. Sunil sir, Sunil Grover, outstanding as expected. I have this
Enemy's
fear,
middle tower has
Fear.
fallen.
and I have this irritation, which is that every time we have like a cool cultural moment in India, we can't just let it be a cultural moment anymore. We have to nichodo the fuck out of it to where we make it a lifeless, worthless thing. For example, I will tell you. For example, I will tell you. For example, Dhurandhar 2, loved the film. Okay. the Jameel Jamali character, Rakesh Bedi's character. ठीक है, outstanding character. Movie did well. Organically, that तू मेरा बच्चा है, right, became viral. कि तू मेरा बच्चा है, him saying तू मेरा बच्चा है. Genuinely cool, cinematic cultural moment. बड़े सालों बाद एक genuine, जैसे याद है जब दबंग हिट हो गई थी एंड एवरीबॉडी दबंग के कारण कल्चरल
मीम बन गया था,
मीम बन गया. पर वो मीम कि हमने 3 दिन के अंदर हर ब्रांड ने धज्जी उड़ा दी, क्योंकि ओ फक मीम बन गया, ओ फक कंटेंट पेज. कोई भी एक कोई फैंटा लो, क्या ये क्या लो. अगेन, no, I'm not saying shitting on Rakesh Bedi. Great, excellent. He should make
I
as
think
much.
everyone knows that. You are not
he should
shitting
make
on him.
as much money as possible. Thank God, right? Legendary actor. Which it's the 500 content pieces that every fucking brand that has nothing to do with that meme also ghosoroing in that meme.
But don't you think this also has got some role to play in it becoming a viral moment?
No, this was the time. No, there are two different things. One is कि आप manufacture करके viral moment बना दो. This was not that. This became organically. Okay. फर्स्ट पार्ट में वो जो गाना था वो ऑर्गेनिक नहीं था. दैट वाज सीडेड. दैट वाज जो हाँ डांस
नहीं, क्यों नहीं था?
डांस सीड किया गया था, कंटेंट सीड हुआ था, वो उसके कारण फटा गया था.
You think so?
Yes, that's my belief.
How do you know?
Lot of people in the
Because
industry.
when I watched the movie,
Yes.
and as soon as I saw him enter,
when we had gone to watch the film, the meme had already become viral, if you remember. We had gone to see the first part after a few days.
So you're saying that my brain was
Yeah,
already
was already
seeded.
pre-programmed to know, oh, this cool moment is going to happen. ठीक है, that was one. Second part, we went and watched first day first show. Right? Everyone, we came out only. It was an organic moment where
For me,
everyone.
the moment in the second part, the moment that stayed with me the most was the interval moment when you were not there. You had gone to pee, and when his brother-in-law looks up and says, "और जस्सी,
हाँ.
घर की याद नहीं आई
हाँ,
तुझे?" Oh my God! Remember, I messaged you.
Correct.
Good, Simran.
Yes, correct.
He has recognized. He knew.
And I was in the middle, and I had eaten something, and that was such a long movie. I had the worst fucking time to go to the loo. I'm like, oh my god, I'm middle of pooping. What the fuck happened? Oh shit.
But this is there if you have to go and watch a long movie. Like for me, I had planned it.
Yeah.
I had planned my pee breaks in my head because it was such a 4.5 hour experience that you cannot just get up anywhere. And anyway,
Yeah.
the first movie was so fast, and there were so many characters that were being introduced. I was like always scared that I will not
I'll
be able
miss
to catch up.
something,
I will
हाँ.
miss something. I cannot
Yeah.
miss anything. But yeah, what you were
No.
saying.
So my bigger point is, even this, like for example, this Jussie moment has gotten exploited.
Has it?
हाँ, but not as much, right? They haven't nichodoed the fuck out of it.
It's not come on my algorithm, so
हाँ.
I would not know.
नहीं, one two very funny ones. In fact, एक कोई पता नहीं, we'll try and find the meme. कोई PGs नहीं होते ये student के PGs. तो किसी ने वो meme डाल के ना वो किया हुआ था कि आपको घर की नहीं याद आएगी अगर आप हमारे साथ रहोगे.
अमूल ने नहीं करा. अमूल girl hasn't milked this moment.
अमूल girl would have milked the moment.
बटर की याद नहीं आई
Butter की
आपको.
याद, oh, I swear to God, dude. I swear some shit. I swear. But my bigger point being that one. Now, coming to Sunil Grover, why I was trying to connect it. This Jameel Jamali moment, everyone nichodoed. 500 brands have gone. I am scared that they are going to run Sunil sir's characters into the ground because he is so good in all the fucking characters. They then used him on the Screen Awards also, playing the characters, playing Amir Khan, all that. I am just hoping.
So because I don't watch Kapil Sharma so
Yeah.
much. I want to know that are there like specific characters that he does, or
does.
does he do impersonates everyone? Like how
He
does
does so many, but the thing with him is he does all of them
So well.
amazing.
He was very good. Like when I
Dude,
also saw, yeah,
legendary.
it was seeming so effortless.
Bhai, he becomes the person. He's not
Yeah.
mimicking. वो वाला किसने सही बोला था? He just, it's like
The ease with which he was just playing these parts. It
bhai
was just,
complete
yeah.
shapeshifter. And
तो
I am
क्या
just
fear क्या है तेरा?
my fear है कि एक साल के अंदर I hope वो जो novelty है ना वो character की, अगर वो हर 500 brand ने उसको same चीज को use कर लिया, उसकी novelty भी, क्योंकि इंडिया में we get one good thing and then we run it into the ground. we get one good brand, we get one good character, we one good something, and बस वो ही यूज करते रहते हैं. वो एक सीमा टपारिया हिट हुई, वो 3 साल तक सीमा टपारिया को रनिंग टू द ग्राउंड. कोई भी वेडिंग चीज सीमा टपारिया फेंक दो.
उसने भी she also caught on to this ना.
She caught
For
on to-
her it was her moment, and also the second thing is that that's the only thing that she was good at. Seema Taparia auntie.
Yeah.
And while Sunil Grover here is an actor.
Of course,
he's-
Sunil sir is legendary, but
Yeah.
so
And
I'm hoping it doesn't happen
I
to
don't
his
think
character.
so. It won't, and even like the Rakesh Bedi thing that you're saying, he will have other roles and he will
I
have
hope
other
so.
things to do. This is a moment that they have taken from a film,
Yeah.
and I think as soon as something becomes a post and a meme, the whole idea of the meme is for it to become viral and to
Yeah.
travel as far as possible, and it helps the movie, it helps the actor also to get
100%.
better deals आगे जाके.
I am 100% fully sold. I to love Rakesh Bedi sir. He to like as a comedic actor to finally get someone to get their due after having worked so hard, and now too good, bhai, too good. And he's been fucking fantastic ever since 30 40 years. It's insane, man. Just too good. I'm just saying cultural moment. कुछ कल्चरल मोमेंट्स को हमें कल्चरल मोमेंट रहने देना चाहिए.
But you also know, I'm sure there are people
हाँ.
who sit in these companies whose only job is, अच्छा अभी देखो कौन सी न्यूज़ फटने वाली है,
हाँ, हाँ,
like the
हाँ.
stock market,
Correct.
कौन सा स्टॉक अभी गिरेगा, आपको इन्वेस्ट करना है,
It's like-
किसका आप मीम बना सकते हो.
Correct.
In fact, you know, when I was
It's what's happening to Samez now. Same
Yeah.
thing.
Yeah.
It's like because Samez having because of his special, Samez the hot new thing now. Every fucking 400
Latch on.
brands, half the brands who don't even like him but now are like we need to hop on to the trend are gonna just hop on and just turn it into one like views choosing activity. I call it. It's just enough already.
Yeah.
Just stop. Sorry, that was my rant. That was my very long rant.
Are under attack.
All right, that was our discussion on award shows, meme moments.
for some reason.
For some reason, we went there.
Meme moments.
Meme moments, marketing moments. Anyway, speaking of viral moments, हमने ना ये अभी हम कर रहे हैं सेकंड एपिसोड रिकॉर्ड. इससे पहले हमने फर्स्ट एपिसोड रिकॉर्ड कर लिया था. प्रॉब्लम ये है कि वो जो फर्स्ट एपिसोड रिकॉर्ड किया था वो इस एपिसोड के बाद में आएगा. उस एपिसोड में हमने डिस्कस करी थी बहुत सारी कूल वायरल moments and theories.
बहुत सारी नहीं, उसमें हमने एक डिस्कस करी है because we got so engrossed. And you guys have to watch that episode. I think it's
अरे पहले ये वाला तो
it's a
देख लें
fun
लोग.
episode.
ये वाला तो देख लें.
But हमने बहुत रिसर्च करी हुई थी
Yes.
and there were some viral theories about life and love and friendships that I found on Instagram जो I think लोगों को create करना अच्छा लगता है because I think everyone is chasing likes and virality in today's world,
Yeah.
today's time. So but that made me really think that यार ये theories कहाँ से आई है कि इनका कोई basis है भी या नहीं. तो उसमें से एक I thought we can discuss in this episode.
ठीक है.
And we'll discuss more in future episodes
Okay.
because ये ऐसी वो कोई boring theories नहीं है like a plus b square is
A
equal
plus
to
B
a
square
square.
मेरे को नहीं आती भाई.
A
मैं
square plus
without
b
maths.
a square plus b square plus 2ab.
I don't know what that is. मैंने मैथ्स छोड़ दिया. मैं राइटर हूँ. चलो तुम मेरे को बताओ ये कौन सी वायरल
So
थ्योरी है
for
जो लोग
example, I'll
बिलीव
tell
कर
you,
रहे हैं.
हाँ, एक थ्योरी है called chair theory.
Okay.
मैं आपको बता देती हूँ, यहाँ पे स्क्रीन पे लिखा भी आएगा in
Okay.
terms of what chair theory is all about. Okay.
Okay.
So chair theory is everyone has a table in their life.
Okay.
Even though ये chair theory है, but हम start करते हैं टेबल के साथ.
Okay. आई किया. चलो.
The people who truly value you don't let you stand there unnoticed. They pull up a chair the moment you arrive, they make space, they shift without being asked. But some people keep you hovering on the edge, they make you wait for permission, or they treat your presence like an inconvenience. And that tells you everything. If you constantly have to ask for a chair, then you're sitting at the wrong table, my friend Gursimran Khamba.
तो ये
Are you
लोग
understanding what I just said?
when you started saying कि the theory is called chair theory, पहले तो मुझे लगा कि बीजेपी की कोई होगी ये चीज कि कुर्सी कैसे कि कुर्सी कैसे. इतना फनी जोक भी नहीं है जितना हा कर रहे हो. ठीक है. फेक लाफ्स दे
हाँ,
दो तो
ताकि
मुझे.
लोगों को ये ना लगे कि मेरा पति अनफनी है. And this is how you like.
So you fake laughed in front of me, bro. Please
मुझे
don't
funny
fake
लगा
laugh.
यार.
फनी लगा तुम्हें?
हाँ, कुर्सी जोक इज फनी कि हम
कुर्सी
वोट
जोक
मांग
is-
रहे हैं लोगों का.
Thank you,
That's
thank you.
witty.
Thank
I
you.
never thought about it like that. क्योंकि for me it took me a while to even understand this कि हम सबके हमारे सबके लाइफ में एक टेबल है.
So, okay. So, first of all, just for my understanding, these theories are viral on Instagram because people genuinely believe these theories. Are they actual theories or are they made up
They are
theories?
made up. There is no scientific proof, but I think ये sentiment है एक लोगों का, किसी इंसान का एक sentiment है,
Okay.
और उसने इस sentiment को एक absolute truth बना के बेच दिया है on Instagram, and they
And
are
लोगों
calling
ने
it a
वो
chair theory.
believe कर लिया है.
आई थिंक लोग अपने सिचुएशन के हिसाब से कुछ भी बिलीव कर देते हैं जो उनका, दिस इज माय कंक्लूजन कि हम सबकी एक ओपिनियन होता है.
हाँ.
इंस्टाग्राम क्या करता है, कंफर्म इंस्टाग्राम आई थिंक परपेचुएट्स कंफर्मेशन बायस इन
Yes,
माय.
all social media.
तो जो मैं सोचती हूँ मुझे इंस्टाग्राम वही दिखाता है और मैं उसको लाइक कर देती हूँ.
Correct.
तो लेट्स से मेरी लाइफ में भी लेट्स से मेरी फाइट चल रही है किसी के साथ और मैं इतना सोच रही हूँ उसके बारे में कि उसने मेरे साथ ऐसे किया, उसने मुझे वैल्यू नहीं किया, एंड सडनली आई एम स्क्रोलिंग एंड आई सी दिस चेयर थ्योरी. And now my opinion gets solidified when I see this on Instagram, and I will immediately like it. कि यार देख ये chair theory. This is exactly what I'm going through. That I have a table, I have a chair. There are people who came in my life. They didn't pull up a chair for me. They didn't make space for me. They always kept me on edge. I don't need these kind of people in my life. The core, do you know what the core idea of this theory is?
हाँ.
The core idea of this theory is that if people value you, then they make space for you. आपको पूछने की जरूरत नहीं होगी कि भाई आके मेरी चेयर मेरे को बिठा. वो खुद ही नोटिस कर लेंगे कि आपको क्या चाहिए लाइफ में और वो खुद ही आपको दे देंगे अपने लाइफ में. राइट, दिस इज द कोर आइडिया.
Okay. Okay.
Right? That there are people who will pull up a chair the moment that you arrive. They will make space for you. They will shift without being asked. What stayed for me was this line, without being asked. But some people आपको बस keep you hovering on the edge. They make you wait. They
So-
treat your presence like an inconvenience.
So is this like a dating based theory? Because this
Anything.
नहीं, because this hovering की some people keep you hovering. This is sort of like वो जो
Benching.
dating वाला, हाँ, जो dating वाला situation
कुछ
था कि
भी.
bench पे आपको बिठा के रखते हैं. That means they don't value you. That means कि आपको उनके साथ relationship में नहीं होना चाहिए.
Yeah. वो भी
Benching
हो
की
सकता
theory
है.
यही
तो
थी.
वही तो I think this is the fascinating thing about something like this is जो भी आपकी लाइफ में चल रहा है, आप इतने बड़े पैराग्राफ में से वो एक लाइन उठाएंगे जो आपके सिचुएशन से रेजोनेट करता है, एंड आपको वो बिलीफ आपका और स्ट्रांग हो जाएगा, एंड यू विल थिंक दैट यस समटाइम्स इट्स अ गुड थिंग, बट माय थिंग इज समटाइम्स इट्स अ बैड थिंग आल्सो, बिकॉज इनडायरेक्टली व्हाट दिस इज आल्सो टेलिंग यू इज दैट
हाँ.
whoever is will value you will do the things without being asked, will give you things without being asked, because will pull a chair the moment you arrive without asking for it. That tells you everything. If you have to ask for a chair, you are sitting at the wrong table. It can also be read as कि मुझे communicate करने की जरूरत नहीं है.
But you and I have had this argument. You and I have had this argument where you have, I don't remember exactly what, where you have said ki, why am I having to communicate this to you? So technically speaking, that does not mean you are sitting at the wrong table.
If I say that to you, why am I having to communicate this to you? In my mind, I feel like I have communicated something to you
Enough.
100 times. But now my thing is that वही ना, अब मैं अपने बिहेवियर को जस्टिफाई कर रही हूँ कि मैंने तो 100 बारी बोल दिया है. तो लाइक दिस ऐसी वेग थ्योरीज जो होती है वो लोग किसी भी तरीके से जस्टिफाई कर लेंगे. फॉर एग्जाम्पल, इफ यू नीड अ चेयर यू कैन आस्क फॉर अ चेयर. If you need someone to take you out for a dinner, you can ask them to take you out for a dinner. If you expect a boy to open a door for you when you are stepping inside a restaurant, maybe you can ask for it and not always expect okay, this is something that the person should know. That was the first thought which came to my mind when I read this.
Got it.
That am I setting a wrong expectation when if I am kind of forwarding this theory?
Yeah, or if you are believing in this theory or not believing in this theory. That's what you were grappling with.
Like, what do you get from this theory?
I think that this theory is a bunch of mumbo jumbo which is meant to make people feel better about themselves, like you said, which is confirmation bias. So actually we are on the same page. But I'm also finding this very fascinating because you know what I'm finding fascinating in this? Ki tomorrow I can put some 7 sentences and just call it any theory.
Yeah.
And there might be people who will be like, oh my god, yeah, do you believe in that's just how we talk theory? Oh my god, I just learned about this yesterday. And you know, if you meet someone and you can't sit with them, and if you don't feel that you can pull out a mic and just start a podcast with them, that means they're
It's
not
not meant
supposed
to
to be your friends. They're not supposed to be your partners. That's just how we
Mind
talk theory.
Yeah, that is how
That's how we talk theory. And log pagal ho jayenge, yeah, oh shit, yeah, next time you meet someone, try and see if you can pull a podcast. ये क्या लॉजिक हुआ भाई?
हाँ, बिकॉज फिर मुझे लगता है कि अगर आप कोई सिचुएशन में, बिकॉज व्हेन आई एम रीडिंग दिस थ्योरी, माई ओनली थिंग विच इज कमिंग टू माई माइंड इज दिस ओनली, दैट अगर मैं कम्युनिकेट नहीं करूंगी और मैं ऐसी चीजों को बस मानती जाऊंगी, देन मेरे को इनवर्ट देखने का तो
Yes.
वो मैं देखूंगी ही नहीं।
Correct.
मैं कभी सोचूंगी ही नहीं कि क्या मैंने उसको कम्युनिकेट करा। मैं एकदम से प्रॉब्लम, एकदम से ब्लेम अगेन दूसरी
दूसरों
पार्टी
पे
पे,
डाल रही हूँ।
दूसरों में डाल रही हूँ। और
Yes.
ये मैंने देखा है इंस्टाग्राम पे, ये बहुत ज्यादा होता है। Anytime there's a breakup, anytime there's a situation which goes bad and I am thinking a certain thing about someone else, everyone's first reaction is this only. Now, मेरे साथ ये क्यों हुआ है? How dare this person do this? Everyone's first reaction तो is this.
Correct.
रियलाइजेशन, इंट्रोस्पेक्शन बाद में आती है, बट फर्स्ट रिएक्शन इज दिस। लाइक उसके बाद मैं बाद में बैठ के उसके बारे में सोचूंगी,
Yes.
या मुझे वो अवेयरनेस आएगी कि अच्छा ठीक है, मे बी मेरे को बोल देना चाहिए था,
Correct.
मे बी मैंने ओवर रिएक्ट कर दिया, बट फर्स्ट थॉट इज ऑलवेज बाय मी।
Correct.
सो नाउ व्हेन आई एम वॉइसिंग इट आउट एंड एज सून एज माय एल्गोरिथम कैचेस इट, इट काइंड ऑफ शोज मी दिस थ्योरी. Now suddenly it is even more in my head. I become that person. Oh my god, I am right.
I'm the victim.
I am right. I am the victim. I am right. And I think this happens a lot with Instagram and with ChatGPTs and Claudes and everything of the
Yes, because
world.
ChatGPT also says the same thing, right? Now that it's become
You
a
are
joke
right.
only. That yeah,
Yeah.
you can say कि I shouldn't have murdered that person. No, you are right. Actually, you were justified to murder
In
that person
murdering.
because actually it
Yeah.
was their problem.
Yeah.
So do you
So
feel
from that POV, I feel like this theory.
that you
कि-
disagree with this theory because you're feeling
I
that
don't see. I don't fully disagree with it because इसने काफी carefully ये word बोला है. If you constantly have to ask for a chair, but मुझे ये जरूर लगता है कि जिस moment में हमारे साथ कोई सिचुएशन होती है ना, हम चेरी पिक करते हैं ना मोमेंट्स. तो मैं बस ये बोल दूंगी, यही पढ़ लूंगी. इफ दे पुल अप अ चेयर द मोमेंट यू अराइव, दे मेक स्पेस, दे शिफ्ट विदाउट बीइंग आस्क्ड. दे डोंट केयर अबाउट बीइंग आस्क्ड.
yeah.
तो मुझे फिर वो क्वेश्चन मेरे दिमाग में आ जाता है
ये
कि
जिसने भी ये थ्योरी बनाई है ये जान के ऐसे कंफ्यूज करने के लिए किया है कि ताकि दोनों साइड के व्यूअर्स पकड़ लें, थ्योरी पकड़ लें.
Yeah.
But I agreed with
some
what you
people
were
can
saying.
be bad at, my way of showing up might not be the same as your way of showing up.
Correct.
Is what my reply would be to this theory. That doesn't necessarily mean that your way is bad.
Yeah. My counter to this theory is that if nobody is willing to pull a chair for you, maybe you are the problem. Like
If repeatedly you are at a table, at your
Yeah.
table, and nobody is coming and pulling the chair the way you want your chair to be pulled, then maybe you are the problem.
Yeah,
Like
yeah.
if we take our example, right? इस story से,
Hmm.
like हम दोनों की love language अलग है,
Yeah.
right? Like what is your love language?
My love language is feeding people.
Feeding.
Huh.
Your love language is feeding people?
Yeah. Excuse me, why are you fucking shocked at this? What do you think my love language is? 1 second, this is going to create a
By
theory.
feeding, you mean going to a restaurant and paying the bill?
No, like just I enjoy like, getting snacks,
Ordering.
snacks, sometimes even cooking.
Yeah.
But like, I like.
Yeah. You do enjoy, but I feel then you have discovered your love language recently.
What do you think my love language is?
मैं वही सोच रही हूँ, मुझे कुछ आ नहीं रहा है मेरे दिमाग में.
What the fuck? You don't think you know my love language?
Okay, if I am your love,
Huh. If.
your love language towards me is, yeah, you would do your best to make my life comfortable.
Yeah.
So if you feel that, okay, if I am in distress and however you can make my life comfortable, you would do that too.
Correct.
For example, let's say I'm struggling with an edit. So you would then come and you'd be like, okay, I can maybe help you in this, or I can do it for you.
Yeah.
If you feel let's say I love eating something, you would go and cook it for me.
Correct.
And other tasks, like your love language is making those tasks easy for me.
Easy, huh?
If I'm having, let's say मेरे को पैर में दर्द हो रहा है, you would be like, okay, I can help you and I can press your leg a little bit. So that's very cute. So that's act of service.
Is it act of service?
Yeah, you make my life simpler. You make the life of the person who you love simpler.
Okay. So
I think that is your love language.
got it. And yours is?
You tell me now if I have told you yours.
Yours is also similar actually. Now that I think about it. You also do that only. You also try and make my life easier in your way. Maybe not from like, say for example, going into tasks, but you also are like, would you like something to eat? I think feeding is, I think for you also, like in terms of.
But yeah, but that's everyone knows. I love cooking
Is that
and feeding.
is that just a Punjabi thing? Is that just a Punjabi
I think it's
language?
a very Punjabi thing.
I think it's just a Punjabi thing.
Yeah,
The fucking.
yeah.
I don't think we have any other love language.
Maybe that's where we have worked. हमें बोलना नहीं पड़ा एक दूसरे को कि
Yeah.
टेबल, हाँ ये हमारी टेबल है, हमारे लिए ऐसे चेयर पुल करो.
Agreed.
The other side of this theory is that, do you think that if we are following something like this, we are also testing people? हम communicate नहीं कर रहे हैं and we always end up like behaving a certain way and we say कि okay, let me see how this or that, how he or she reacts.
I'm not being able to find the jump to find this point. जो तुम बोल रहे हो कि is this a way of testing chair theory? I'm not being able to make the leap to that point. Like,
I like going on drives after dinner.
okay.
And I maybe मैंने अपने partner को एक बार ही बोल दिया है और मैंने बस एक ही बार बोला है. And now what I will do is मैं कभी मेरे को मन कर रहा है अब ड्राइव पे जाने का. 1 week has happened and I want to go on a drive after dinner, but my partner is not telling me only कि come let's go on a drive. ये बहुत random example दे रही
No,
हूँ.
I get it.
So I will intentionally not say something
Just to see
कि यार आज वो बोलेगा.
will they bring it up or
Will they
not?
bring it up?
And
Like,
if they
because he
don't bring
knows.
it up, it's an issue.
Yeah, then it becomes, you know, drives are important for me. You know, I love going on a drive. Why didn't you ask me? Oh, you know what? This is not working. उसी दिन मैंने ये chair theory Instagram पे देख ली. That if I have to constantly keep telling you this and you are not doing it, so what am I doing? मैंने आपको एक बार ही बोला, but उसके बाद मैं आपको test कर रही हूँ. मैं आपको communicate नहीं कर रही हूँ, but through my behavior, I'm doing something or the other where I'm like mentally making a note. Is he calling me now? Is he gonna call me? He's not calling me. मैं जानबूझ के मैं call नहीं करूँगी क्योंकि I want him to call me and I want to see whether he remembers or not. So
or
like
not
that.
to call.
Like if we are
Like a test.
Start testing people.
For me, the biggest point of this theory, like I said already, is that it can become an excuse for not looking inward and always pushing the blame outward. I think
But I can
that's my
read
view on
your
this.
mind.
What?
Yeah. Through tarot.
ये कहाँ से आ गया इसके अंदर?
मैंने बस इसलिए सेटअप किया था ये.
क्या?
Do you think this theory people use this theory to test people and read their minds? Oh my god. पड़े हुए थे एक साइड में.
By the way, guys, I don't know if you know this, but Ismeet also one of the things that she's very good at.
Sometimes.
Sometimes nahi,
I do this for fun.
You do this for fun, but we have a lot. We cannot be telling people that we are, by the way, these theories are, don't believe in these theories and all these theories on Instagram or anywhere random. And then go, by the way, guys, tarot is my
Tarot
thing.
theory.
Oh my god.
Do you have a question that I should like take a card out for you? By the way, guys, Guru Simran kabhi mujhse tarot नहीं करवाता because he's like, I don't want to like, you know,
I don't encourage
overthink and I don't want to think about something अगर कोई negative outcome आ गया पर एक random question पूछ.
By the way, guys, I have to tell you this. Like, she has some freakish. That's why I don't get my tarot done from her because we have a lot of friends.
कभी accurate हो जाता है. Yes.
We have a lot of friends who come home who Ismeet will just do tarot
If
and
they
then,
ask me to.
then they fucking lose their mind. Go, oh my god, how did you know this?
But whatever, I don't think it's a tool for telling our future. I do
Yes.
think that sometimes when we are very confused in life and we just need some guidance, it's how we read the cards. We kind of can tap into our subconscious and we can kind of just see of how we are seeing a situation and
Okay.
then we can decide how we can maybe.
Okay, so I will pull the.
इतना नहीं ऐसे ऐसे randomly, इतना कोई seriously नहीं करेंगे अभी हम.
Okay.
है ना?
So masti tarot.
हाँ, मस्ती tarot. You ask a random question and I will.
But
give
I
you
am
the
not
card.
confused about life right now. Okay, wait. What do I ask you?
अपना
What do I?
cards आ ही गए हैं,
What do
so
I ask you? Okay.
You are in desperate need of rest.
Yes, I agree. I am saying now only that tarot has come.
Because I was just you know, shuffling and this card was just upright.
Okay.
And I think it's so much about listening to your intuition also. So for me, my mind asked me to stop there, and it was a 4 of Swords reverse. You are not resting and your back is not good, and if you are not gonna rest, it's not going to be nice for you.
Yeah, I'm telling you this only.
Yeah.
I am telling you this.
And I'm telling
I
you
don't
that
need
this is a
tarot
good
to tell me.
thought.
I'm telling you, tarot doesn't need to tell me this. I'm telling you, मेरी बात लगी हुई है.
हाँ ठीक है. और पूछे एक last question.
Okay. What does it have to be like a functional
कुछ भी
question?
पूछ ले यार.
Will I get rest this year?
No. It's the 3 of Swords. Bro, you rest is not written for you. It's not on the cards for you.
Can
this
you
year.
get another? Can you pick another one
Okay.
and see if I will get any rest this year?
It's Ace of Wands, but it's reverse. Well, I think you'll be very, very busy with working, and maybe you'll have a lot of new things also creatively. Your mind is not gonna let you rest. Maybe next year.
Brother, can you shuffle? Can you shuffle? Have you done one shuffling?
It's good thing, na? It's a privilege to be working. Anyway, let's move on to the next theory.
Our last theory for today, which we're going to do, something, you tell me, what is another theory?
Is the invisible string theory.
What is the invisible string theory?
ये तो बहुत ज़्यादा romantic है.
ये बहुत रोमांटिक है. Okay,
Yeah.
बताओ जरा invisible string theory के बारे.
There's a theory that says the world keeps people apart until the timing is right.
Okay.
They may be in the same place at the same time, and they
Okay.
can even share the same friends. But if it's not their time yet, then they will never meet. So you can be around another human being in the same vicinity,
हाँ.
but you will only meet when your timing is right. When they finally do, they realize that there were countless moments when their paths could have crossed, but they never did. Only when the timing aligns perfectly will the paths converge.
I can totally see why this is like a popular theory.
What's meant for you will find you, but only at the right time is the core idea behind this theory.
I believe this, and I also okay. I'm thinking about this. I think this is, you know, how you all meet people and you're like small world, right? I feel whenever we say
Yeah.
small world,
This is the meaning.
this is the meaning, but I also feel like a lot of that has to do with your socio-economic background and where you are from. For example, I have studied in Delhi University.
Yeah.
ठीक है? During a certain time, I am from a certain economic privilege. I am from a certain economic class. Now, I will make certain kinds of friends within that same economic class. Friends will have friends, 5 degrees of separation, 6 degrees of separation. I might make some friends, but 10 years later, I will meet that same ecosystem, which will be around my same age, in the same companies that I'm in the same jobs I'm in the same professions
But-
I'm. I feel like this is a very. I feel this theory is very limited to the socio. Okay, let me put it this way. This theory is always horizontal and not vertical. What I mean to say is only this only happens in your socio-economic core group and never, for example, from through different social strata. You are not going to meet tomorrow, hypothetically, if you're the Blinkit driver that is coming home, you are not going to say, oh, small world, to that guy, because you are not hanging out in the same cultural groups and core groups. So मुझे लगता है कि this
You
theory
never know.
maybe, but my thing is this theory feels like a more glorified version of uh क्या कहते हैं class groups and class
But
divisions.
I'm making this very. I will romanticize this.
Okay, of course.
But it's good, na?
Good.
I don't romanticize so many things in life, so why
Okay.
not?
Okay.
What if, like, the people who are in what if in every lifetime, we have a soul family, right? The people who
We
are
have?
a soul family, we
Okay.
all have a soul family,
Okay.
right? तो हम जिन लोगों से interact कर रहे हैं, they're a part of our soul family. So हर universe में, हर lifetime में हमारी soul family का हमारे जैसा ही social circle होगा, economic background होगा. So maybe that can also be true. And इतने सारे लोग हैं जो हमारे college में जिसके साथ हम रहे हैं.
Correct.
But why is that one person only
Hmm.
who we are meeting or running into after so many years? This has happened with me though, this invisible string theory. And like I have this one guy who I dated who was in my same college. We never met in the college, but we
Your
met,
turn to
you know,
pick.
after like so many years.
That's happened
That
to me
person was
also.
always around, but then we met maybe when the universe wanted us to meet.
That has happened to me also, but I feel like that is the same socio-economic groups, like people
वही
who
मैं
I
बोल
was
रही हूँ,
hanging
वही
out.
तो मैं बोल रही हूँ, सेम सोशियो इकोनॉमिक ग्रुप मे बी बिकॉज आप हर लाइफ टाइम में उस इंसान के साथ ही आप लोगों का सेम सोशियो इकोनॉमिक ग्रुप होगा.
Maybe.
मे बी आप अगले लाइफ टाइम में आप सारे लोग फ्रॉग्स पैदा होगे.
Your turn to pick.
The universe does its magic.
Okay, I do agree that compared to the previous one, I do agree to the compared to the previous one that I believe in this invisible string theory
You
more.
believe?
If I have to, because this
So
is.
it's not a coincidence. कि
This
ठीक है
has
यार अभी
happened-
टाइमिंग हो गई.
I'm saying this has happened to me
10
also.
seconds
It's the same, like people who I knew in college who have dated later, blah
But
blah
for you
blah.
it's a coincidence, na? It's not like the universe was
Yes, it was
kind
not
of figuring
yes.
out.
It was not universe conspiring. It was just you hanging out in the same groups and just coincidentally happening to meet later because you hung out in the same groups.
But what about you and me?
You and me is also what? Invisible string theory.
I think so now. You and I, actually, if we think about it, we both are from Delhi.
Yeah.
Who knows? Maybe हमने खान मार्केट में सेम टाइम में चिल करा है.
करा होगा, हो सकता है, very
है
possible,
ना?
very
हमें
possible.
नहीं पता.
वही same socio-economic
So
group.
हाँ ठीक है. And
Same cultural
हम बॉम्बे
background.
में सेम टाइम पे थे in a way.
Yeah.
My office, your office, and my previous house was literally like a road away.
That's
So
true.
we were together. We were around.
Each other.
But I feel the time when we met.
Yeah.
If you and I would not have met at that time, I do not think we would have been together. Now imagine if I would have met you when you were just starting AIB.
Yeah.
You were not serious about relationships. I'm
Correct.
assuming you would not have been.
Yeah.
Nobody is. When you are newly
When
starting
you're
your
that young
work,
also. Yeah.
yeah, you are more focused on you were at the stage when you could settle down.
Agreed.
Prepare
If
for
I would
battle.
have met you at any other time, I am 100% sure you and I would not have worked out. We met exactly at the right time.
Right time. So you are a believer in invisible string theory.
I don't know, in hindsight,
In hindsight,
I do
yes.
believe that every person comes in your life for a reason, and they come in your life.
And they go also
They
at the
go
right time.
at the yeah, there's a last meeting theory also जो हमने discuss नहीं करी, but last meeting theory भी ये होती है कि हर इंसान जिससे आप मिलते हो
हाँ.
उसके साथ एक दिन आता है जब आपका when that person's role in your life is complete.
It's that day when you turn around and say, आज मेरा हो गया.
Yeah, and उसके बाद
मेरा
आप
हो
दोनों
गया.
you don't ever cross paths. It's like a karmic relationship. If you have to be all spiritual and mystical about it, then it's a karmic relationship is when two people need to learn their lessons, and that's why they come in each other's
That's
lives.
like 1 second. Are you telling me my previous landlord was there to teach me a karmic lesson that he is going to jip me off
If it
35,000
was,
rupees? Because I have never met him since. That was our last meeting. He
Maybe.
still fucking owes me 35,000 rupees.
maybe he learned a lesson. I think जो हमारी life में not all relationships, but the relationships which feel very intense, if they come in your life and they occupy a large part of your life and your thought and your mental space and physical space, and it's something which you find very difficult to get rid of. You're not able to emotionally detach. मैं ऐसे बोल रही हूँ जैसे पता नहीं मैं क्या ज्ञानी
हाँ
बन
मैं
चुकी हूँ.
देख ही रहा हूँ कि हो क्या रहा है. By the way, 2 टैरो भी निकल चुके हैं और ज्ञान पे भी ज्ञान पेले जा रहा है.
ये तो मैंने Instagram से ही सीखा है. Or maybe a life experience. That's how I have. That's how people justify a lot of their relationships also. Like a lot of times, if I would be having a breakup and if I would call a tarot reader or an astrologer, then they would tell me it's a karmic relationship था. अब मैं सीख चुकी हूँ. But it's हुआ है. Every bad relationship of mine has taught me something. तेरे को नहीं तेरे साथ नहीं हुआ
Yes.
ये.
Yes.
So once you learn your lesson, then वो person आपकी life में इतना important ही नहीं रहता कि आप खुद ही naturally detach जाते हो and फिर आप बैठ के सोचते हो क्या चूतिया थी यार मैंने उस इंसान को इतना importance दिया.
On that lovely note, that is the end of this episode of
You don't
That's
believe
Just
in
How We
this?
Talk.
As it pleases me. Attack. Battle. No challenge. So, indeed. Denied. What's over there? Suffer my sorcery. Indeed. Such fascinating energies. Bring it on. Yes. Absolutely. I see. Cast asunder. What's over there? Curious. Interesting. Face the magus.
Radiant structures are fortified.
Yes.
Your top tower is under attack.
With pleasure. This will be fun.
Your top tower is under attack.
Test your mettle. Shows power. And suffer my sorcery. Attack. Very good. I'm under attack. I am no thief. I merely... Interesting. I see. What's over there? Indeed. Yes. Excellent idea. Curious. This prepare to be tested. I'm the dwarf. Suffer my sorcery.
Dare a monk?
Absolute. The sorcerer stings. Discovered power as it pleases me. Mine endow. I almost feel bad. Interesting. Such fascinating images. With pleasure. With pleasure. Absolutely.
Your top tower is under attack.
Let's go. Huh. Indeed. I agree. Attack. Now this. Bring it on.
Radiant structures barracks are fortified.
Face the pages.
The enemy's bottom tower has fallen.
Our challenge.
Radiant structures are fortified.
Check. I see. This gives me an idea. I understand. Interesting.
Dire's courier has been killed.
How does this one work? Absolutely. I'm under attack. With pleasure. Double kill. Begin. Absolutely. Yes. Test your metal. Yes. Interesting. What's over there? Attack.
Regeneration.
Out of mana. What's over there? Cast asunder. As it pleases. This will be fun.
Dire's courier has been killed.
Excellent idea. Curious. Such fascinating images.
Invisibility.
The enemy's middle tower has fallen.
Excellent idea. Haste. Absolutely. Interesting.
And leave a purulent corpse.
sorcerer stings. Indeed.
Radiant structures are fortified.
So, that was death. Interesting. It's not time yet. With pleasure. A bit more power, a lot much better. Very good.
Your middle tower is under attack.
What's over there? Yes. Curious. Let me try that. Suffer my sorcery.
Bounty!
Double kill.
Prepare to be tested. Agree? Interesting. Indeed. Attack.
I wonder if this
Absolutely. With pleasure. What's over there? With pleasure. This will be fun.
Radiant's courier has been killed.
Such fascinating images. Indeed. Test your metal. Absolutely. Absolutely. Ha! I see. Interesting. Yes. good.
Your top tower is under attack.
I agree. Curious.
Even I like a good novel.
Interesting. Indeed. Interesting.
Radiant structures are fortified.
Such fascinating energy.
Your bottom tower is under attack. Your bottom tower is under attack. Your bottom tower is under attack.
I troll your gut with my blade.
What's over there? I'm under attack. Absolutely.
The enemy's middle tower has fallen.
I see.
Dire's structures are fortified.
They just
Did you
fade
think you
away.
would hide from a ball?
With pleasure. How peculiar. I think I'll flex a bit. Excellent idea. I understand. As it pleases me. Behold. I'm looking. Face the natives. Excellent idea. Not mind the draw.
This will come in handy.
Dire's courier has been killed. Radiant structures are fortified.
Cost asunder. Indeed.
Regeneration!
As it pleases me. I understand. Interesting. I see.
got worse.
The enemy's top tower has fallen.
I'll not be discouraged. Such fascinating images. Interesting. Yes. With pleasure. What's over there?
Invisibility.
Behold. Curious. What's over there? Pleasure. What's over there? Absolutely.
Plagued me long enough.
Aegis return. Attack. Pleasure.
That was your warning shot.
Triple kill.
Radiant structures are fortified. Your top tower is under attack.
Now, what did I learn from that?
tribute.
Yes. Excellent idea.
The enemy's middle tower has fallen.
Indeed. Interesting.
Ah, this will come in handy.
The axe blades dazzle.
Back onto the field.
Your top tower is under attack.
Such fascinating images. Huh. Cast asunder. The sorceress. Discovered our power.
are fortified.
Such fascinating images.
Your bottom tower is under attack. Your bottom tower has fallen.
Regeneration!
The few new ideas. It pleases me. Let's go. Indeed. What's over there? Absolutely. I'm looking forward to this.
The enemy's bottom tower has fallen.
Yes. I almost feel bad.
Feel the axe of axe!
Radiant structures are fortified. Dire's structures are fortified. Your middle tower is under attack.
I'm coming, friends. Wait for me.
I'm dead. You make a great bullet captain.
Indeed. Indeed. Begin. I agree. Interesting.
Your top tower is under attack.
Absolutely. Excellent idea.
My hero.
You reap what you sow.
This field is truly full of wonders. Test your mettle.
This will come in handy.
Yes. Suffer my sorcery. With pleasure.
Dire's courier has been killed.
I understand. I'm under attack.
Cuts two ways.
Absolutely. Excellent.
Radiant's courier has been killed.
Our hero dies.
Radiant structures are fortified.
It is not so easy to kill a Magus. As it pleases me. You will be forgotten tomorrow. Prepare to be tested. It's not like face the Magus. Yes. Indeed. Absolutely. Absolutely. Very good. Ha! I see. Much better. With pleasure. Indeed. Interesting. Really? Such fascinating energies. Mind the drop. Curious.
Compels you.
Yes.
They just fade away.
The enemy's middle barracks has fallen. The enemy's middle barracks has fallen. The enemy's top barracks has fallen. The enemy's top barracks has fallen.
This will be fun.
The enemy's middle tower has fallen. Radiant structures are fortified. Dire victory.
As the arrow flies,
I step ashore.